This is the worst show ever.
They don't make them worse than this one.
I don't even know what it's about.
Well, as far as I can tell, that girl likes that doctor guy.
Yeah.
And there's a T-Rex and a guy in a bee costume that's running around stinging people, and I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but
It's horrible. God, isn't there any like sports on? Something?
Oh, there's some golf on.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Turn to the golf. Why are we watching this? Turn to golf.
Yeah, man, go ahead. The remote's right there.
Grab the remote. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's right there.
Take it.
You're closer to it.
No.
No, you're clearly closer to it than me.
You are definitely closer to the remote. Go ahead and grab that. Turn to the golf.
All right, fine.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. No, that's not gonna happen, man.
It was a good effort.
Thanks.
God, it's so far.
I might as well be a mile away, man.
But I don't know if I can take any more of this show.
It's pretty bad.
Is that a man or a woman?
I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's in Spanish.
That would make sense.
Though, at this point, I kind of just want to see what that guy in the bee costume is going to do.
True. So far. Okay. All right, so folks, here it is. It's nighttime. You're sitting back watching some television. This is the part where we promised you.
It's good television.
It's always good television. We love good television. This is the part where we promise you weren't going to have to do any hardcore workout routines, but we are going to ask you to push yourself just a little bit. Again, the more you do, the better the results are going to be. So we're going to start off with a couple of exercises that you can do while the commercial break is on. So you get up during the commercial break and do one cardio and one strength exercise for 4 or 5 different commercial breaks throughout your program. And then you're done. What we're going to ask you to do is just push yourself a little bit. We want to get your heart rate going a little bit. Trust me, you're going to feel it. You're going to do 2 exercises during a commercial break, and you're going to feel it. I promise you that. So the first one, Paul's going to be the guinea pig. Here's my guinea pig. The first one we're going to do, and by the way,
what noise do guinea pigs make?
I have no idea what noise they make. No clue. By the way, all the things you're about to see here, I just learned from watching other people do it. I have not created any of these. We're just going to use them for the purposes.
I thought this was called the Bob.
It's not called the Bob.
Is it the Paul? Please. Let's call it, from now on, we'll call it the Paul.
It's the Paul. We're going to do the Paul right now. The first one we call steam engine. And it's real simple. You're going to clasp your hands behind your head. And you're going to go right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee, like a steam engine. Going, going.
Oh, is this my? No.
No.
All right. See, so it's hard to
everybody can do this. Here you go.
All right.
So what Paul's going to work on is he's going to start really contracting his abs. And as he's twisting, it's a good workout, right?
Yeah, it feels great.
You're actually working your obliques because you're doing twisting. You're working your abs, and you're getting cardio. So you're doing 1, 1, 2, 2. And then what you're going to do is, when you get to a certain level, speed it up a little bit. Work a little bit harder. Right. You're going to work a little bit harder. You are going to start to feel this. And maybe you're going to go to 40 on each side. Maybe you're going to go to 50 on each side. Maybe it's just 30. Maybe that's all that you can do. But it's a great exercise. Incorporate that into your nighttime routine. And then we're going to go to the next strength exercise. Here it comes. All right, so we just introduced you to the first cardio exercise. Now we want to show you your first strength exercise. And I love this one because this one works your triceps, works your back. It's a great exercise. And by the way, if you're not up to this yet, Paul's going to also show you kind of how to modify it, take a little weight off you. And I can't stress enough, by the way.
Wait, I thought you brought this thing out so I could just rest.
No, this is not just for sitting.
Oh, this is for something?
We're actually going to use this for something.
Prop?
It's just a prop.
All right.
I can't stress enough. If something starts to hurt, I don't mean like a little muscle pain because you're working. If it actually hurts, stop doing it. Figure out something else to do. We're not here to get you injured. We're here to help you make you feel better. So this is just called a chair dip, and it's a great strength exercise.
This one is named after you.
Right.
What part?
You're funny.
The chair?
You're not that funny.
I think we know.
Here's what Paul's going to do. He's going to make sure, first of all, he's got a non-slip area. He's going to hold on to the edge of the stool, the chair, whatever you've got. This is the modified version. Bending your knees will actually take a little bit of weight off, so you can show the modified. You drop down and up, and you can feel how your feet are kind of supporting some of your weight, right?
A little bit.
Want to make it harder? Stick your feet straight out. Work your way up to this. There you go.
Oh.
So, oh yeah, you're feeling that. Want to make it even harder? Lift one leg in the air.
Oh, yeah.
All right? You're taking all the weight off, and it's all into here. You're going to go down and up and down and up, and I'll tell you what, you will feel this after 5 or 10 of them. Listen, do 5 or 10 to start if that's all you can do. Next time out, try to add one more. Try to add one more on top of that. Work your way up, but it's a great strength training, and guess what? You're burning big, large muscles in your back, your triceps, you're burning calories. You're going to love it. I love doing chair dips.
And when you're done, you can sit down on this nice...
That's right, and continue to watch your TV show. Here comes your next cardio workout.
All right, Bob, what are we going to do this time?
All right, so you just finished your first commercial break. You sat back down, you watched your TV show. Now it's another time for another commercial break. And so here's what we're going to do. We showed you one cardio, one strength. We're back to cardio again. Again, one cardio, one strength, each one of your TV commercials for just 4 or 5 commercial breaks. That simple. Right now, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to do a little karate, a little Kempo karate. Again, I learned this from watching something else, but it's a great cardio routine. We're going to do what's just called a front kick. So Paul's going to start with his left foot in front of his right, athletic stance.
Wait a minute, hold on. Right with this foot, so left foot in front of me. Okay, they got it.
It's Paul. Athletic stance, arms up. And what Paul's going to do, turn a little bit more this way, is as he twists his hips, he's going to reach out and kick, and then come back to where he started. He's going to reach out and kick, and come back to where he started. And he's going to do that 25 times.
Wait, 25 times?
25 times.
I only had to do it like 4 times.
No, I never said that. 25 times.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Arms up, athletic position, twist your hips,
Keep
front
the
kick.
core solid?
Yes, and be careful, do not overextend your knee. We don't need you blowing your knee out. All right? This is fun. You're like Bruce Lee here. You're like
especially if you're
Chuck
watching an
Norris.
action show.
Right, you're all into it. You're watching an action show. You're actually getting your cardio workout here, and you can pick up the pace a little. Pick up the pace a little now. Go. And go. And go. And by the way, stop, turn around, do it the other side. There you go. Ready? And go.
I'm like a professional.
All right? Pick up the pace.
Hard thing is to turn sideways.
Right, but you want that turn, and you again don't lock your knee out on your kick. You know, we don't want to hyperextend anything, but you're doing that, and you're going to pick up the pace now. Pick up the pace, and it's that simple. You're going to do that 25 times on each side, and it's a great cardio workout. Again, working your core, working everything. You can throw punches. Keep your arms up. You don't want to get hit. You don't want to get hit by anybody. He's going a little overboard. We're going to show you the next strength exercise.
Weights into this?
You could.
All right.
The more you do,
work up to that.
off.
Work up to that.
Here comes the next one. All right, so you just did your second cardio. Now we're going to show you your second strength exercise. And there's nothing super fancy about this. It's simple push-ups. And you may be saying to yourself, I can't even get myself off the ground once. That's okay. We're again going to show you how to take a little bit of pressure off and modify it a little bit. So we're going to start off with that, and then we're going to show you a couple different versions and ways to make it harder. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. If you can do 5 of them, start off with 5. Take a break, add a few more. Every time you do these, try to add 1 more to your routine. So it's simple. It's push-ups. Now, we don't want to get our arms out too wide. We don't want to do any undue stress on our shoulders. That could lead to problems, especially at my age and your age. So you're going to kind of keep it in tight.
I don't know what you're talking
about.
You're
older than I am, quiet. So we're going to have Paul get down to the ground. Keep his arms kind of tight, not out too far. And first we're going to start off on your knees first. So this is, listen, if you can't do a regular push-up, start off on your knees and start doing push-ups like this. Go ahead and show them.
You know what I'm saying.
Go ahead and show them. There you go. All right?
A little bit more.
There you go. On his knees, taking the weight off, a little weight off his arms, but still getting a good workout. And you do as many as you can without hurting yourself. All right? Now, once you graduate up from that, your feet obviously are going to go straight out behind you. You're keeping your core tight, keeping yourself as a plank, and down you go. And do as many as you can. You want to get down. Now, you're working your chest muscles, your biceps. You're working so many big muscles in your body. It's fantastic. And do as many as you can. If you need to break, take a break for a second.
Ooh.
Again, want to make it harder? Lift a leg in the air. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can do. But just do it. Keep your body moving. Keep your muscles growing. When you're building muscle, you're burning calories, and that's the ultimate goal. I love doing push-ups. I love seeing my progress every time I do them. I try to add one more, and before you know it, maybe you started on your knees, now you're up on full plank. You're going to be surprised how well your body responds.
You'll be surprised how many you could start doing in a couple weeks.
If he can do it, you can do it.
Ain't that the truth?
Here comes the next cardio exercise. All right, so now we're back to another commercial break. You're watching this great television show. You've already done a couple of the cardio exercises, a couple of the strength exercises. We got one more to show you.
This show you're picking is like 10 commercial breaks or something. It's killing me.
I know, but you'll survive, and you'll be happy that you did it. So we're going to take you back to elementary school on this one, where Paul took a lot of beatings as a kid. I mean, the scars still exist. It's sad. You'll be all right. You're going to be okay.
Okay.
Get over it now. Okay, we're doing jumping jacks. I mean, who can't do a jumping jack?
When was the last time you did a jumping jack?
Well, you're going to do one right
there.
now. We're going to do one right now. So Paul, but we're going to put a little twist onto this. So Paul's going to start off with a regular jumping jack, and then about halfway in, he's going to actually go into kind of like a deep squat jumping jack. And I want him to go back and forth between the two. 5 regular, 5 deep. 5 regular, 5 deep. We're just going to show you how it's done. It's simple. You remember this. Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Jumping jacks. Oh, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Regular jumping jacks. Get a good pace going. Now, try to get down deep into those jumping jacks. Get down to a deep squat. There you go. Look at that. Working your legs. You're going to start to feel it burn, and then he's going to go back to the regular ones.
It's burning.
Yeah, now back to the regular ones, and one more time back to the deep ones. And you know what? Do this for about 60 seconds.
That's so awesome.
It's like 2 commercials, and you know what? Now stop.
I think that's the most I've worked out in
How do you feel?
in like weeks.
You felt that, didn't you?
I felt it.
Right, you're kind of breathing heavy. I can tell Paul's breathing heavy, so I'm going to talk. Like, that's a surprise. I'm going to talk while he catches his breath, and believe it or not, you're burning calories. That's all we did. You know what he did earlier today? He had pizza. I'm sure of it.
And 2 donuts.
And 2 donuts. And yet, he's over here burning off those calories, and that's the way we're going to get you to your goal.
I have an extra donut now.
No, you don't.
Sure.
That's one of the things we said you can't do. You can't eat more just because you're doing the workout.
You know,
but folks, these are the simple cardio things you can do. And by the way, look at what we're using here. Very small space. You don't need a big living room. This is so simple.
Right at home.
We have one more strength exercise we're going to show you right now. And that's it. And then you can create your own, by the way. Create your own exercises at home.
It's all about getting moving.
Get your body moving. Here comes the next one.
So much. I feel so much better than just laying on the couch.
Good for you.
What are we going to do now?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So far, you've seen 3 cardio workouts, and now we're on our 3rd strength workout. It's kind of similar to push-ups, but this is really going to build your core and your abs and your back and everything. And it's real simple, and it's just called a plank. There's 2 different kinds of planks that we're going to do. It isn't. But it's, you know what, you're actually going to be really thankful that you did it. We're going to do 2 different types of planks. So one with your arms straight out, and one of them on your elbows. And you know what we're going to do then? Alternate between the 2. Don't look at me with that tone of voice. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to get Paul in a regular plank up at his arms. And what you want to do to start off is you just want to hold this position. So you want to keep your butt tight, you want to keep your abs tight, keep it in a strength position, okay? Do this as long as you can. You can just start off with doing an arm plank and do it for 30 seconds if you can do it, 15, whatever it is, do it as long as you can.
Right, be surprised how that feels.
Absolutely, you can feel everything in that, can you not? You're going to start to shake, you're going to start to shimmy, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't go any longer, but you can. The next one we want to show you is down on your elbows. So relax for a second, get down on your elbows, maybe clasp your hands if you want, put your hands together, or not, don't listen to anything I'm saying, it's fine. You're good like that? Okay, good. This is an elbow plank. Again, he's lower to the ground, he's using his elbows to support him, but boy, how much do you feel? I can actually feel he has an ab. Paul has a 1-pack ab.
1-pack.
Now,
I gotta save it for the rest.
We want to go to the next level on this. Go back up to the arm plank, and then all in one motion, so get back, oh, you need a break, don't you? Go down to elbows, back up to arms, down to elbows, Back up to arms. Oh, are you turning red? You are feeling that, are you not?
Oh, it feels great.
You know what?
Is the show back on?
The show is not back on yet. You can relax. Paul did a great job. That's how you're going to feel afterwards. Guess what? You know what that feeling is? That feeling is progress, people.
Progress. I feel better, Bob.
Paul says he feels better.
I feel like I look great.
You look fantastic. I'll tell you what,
Don't be
this
ashamed
is
of
really
Don't be
good.
ashamed of the carpet burns in your cheek.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Paul's 1-pack ab's going to go to a 2-pack ab, and someday, who knows, maybe 4. But you're going to love this. Plank's a great workout. So now we've given you 6 workouts to do. 3 cardio, 3 strength. If you can find other things to do that you've seen in other programs, go ahead and do them. It's great. These are the ones that I like to do. These are the ones that Paul's going to be doing. And again, we're going to be checking in with you periodically, maybe once a week, and showing you our progress. But all we're asking you to do at this point is, instead of just sitting back on the couch watching the commercials, work out through the commercials.
You're gonna feel so much better about yourself.
He's breathing heavy. I can hear him over here. His face is red. This is fantastic. It's the best day of my life.
Oh,
So
glad you're having fun.
I am. Thanks for watching the videos. This is video number 4. The next video we're going to have is going to be a recap video of everything we talked about, and then we're going to start checking in with our progress reports. We're so glad that you're doing this. Please just work up the motivation to get started. Eat everything that you want to eat, that you've been eating. Just incorporate the things that we've been talking to you about. They're very small things you can do every single day. And we look forward to your progress and you following us on this journey. And don't forget to subscribe to It's Bob and Paul on YouTube. And you can watch all of our videos, not just workout videos, all the other things that we do. We're kind of
where's the
crazy.
button?
There's got to be a button here somewhere. Go look around for the button. We'll see you next time.